And if you have to really look at years, we often talk about either 98 for Sachin, and many years you can attribute to different people, 2002, 3 for Rahul Dravid. Would you go so far as to say 2019 we can give to Rohit Sharma, what he's done this year?
Absolutely. Look, there are only 2 contenders this year for sort of player of the year, as you said. And one of them is Rohit Sharma, the other has to be Steve Smith. I mean, the way Steve Smith has played the Ashes is just incredible. But what is more impressive about Rohit Sharma is what he's done in tests as well. I mean, we always knew he's going to be this devastating one-day player. Definitely. He knows that as a T20 captain, as a Mumbai captain, he's been fantastic. As the Cricket World Cup has been superb. 648 runs is not a joke. 5 centuries, ridiculous. But more than that, test match as well, that is the unexpected cherry on the cake which you do not expect out of him.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of course, the blue jersey, be it the blue of India or the blue that you're very familiar with in more recent times. But yes, there it is. That I think that if you give Rohit a choice, like we've talked about with Virat Kohli, he would say that yes, I've done all this, but I think it's this that he'll had a little twinkle in his eye with all his test achievements.
Well, I think that has been playing on his mind. He was really keen on wearing those that white jersey, and that for any cricketer, I think it's the epitome of playing cricket, right? So you want to be there and prove yourself at the highest level, and he certainly is a good enough player to make some mark there as well. It's just in terms of opportunities, and the stack up of the 11 was not working out, but he has shown that keenness of adapting and adjusting. So having opened in the shorter format of the game has certainly helped him or gave him confidence that okay, if that spot is up for grabs, let me just make sure that I grab it, and that's something which was seen also in terms of his determination, in terms of his will to grab that spot and make a mark. I think it has been a phenomenal year for him. He's really been motivated, charged up, and at a stage in his career, where he wants to really make everything count, and he's going through this lovely phase also, where he's got a nice switch off in terms of his family to fall back onto. Has a lovely daughter which he loves spending time with. So yeah, I think all those kind of things also really help you be in that good zone, that peak performance zone. So I think yeah, from India's point of view, you want him to be there and stay in this zone, and we've seen it with Virat as well, that in terms of year after year he has been raising the bar. So it's a good kind of a counterpart also to have. So who you can emulate and follow his path as well in terms of replicating performances year by year.
I think that sets up the occasion beautifully.
No, absolutely. The other thing I was thinking about is, if you see great years for players, they say Victor Trumpet 1902, he scored 2,000 runs on a surface in a England series, in a series where nobody scored 1,000 runs. He was that kind of batsman. 76 Viv Richards, okay, 98 Sachin maybe. 2006 Yusuf Yohana. But the interesting thing is, most of them have done it in one format. Of course, in Trumpet's time or Viv Richards' time, there was not that much ODI cricket at all, so it's mainly Test cricket. But if you see Sachin's 98 was a big year, but mostly in terms of ODIs.
ODIs, yeah.
Similarly, 2006, Yusuf Yohana is much more in terms of just centuries, Test centuries. He got 9 Test centuries. To do, play World Cup that well, to get that many centuries after, getting a chance as a Test batsman, also the IPL. It's across formats that the amount that he's delivered this year. I think, if you look back in the history of the game, very few have delivered that much in 3 formats.
Yeah, I think that really sums it. That really sums it up. We've all been trying to talk it up, but I think Joy just hit the nail on the head there with the 3 formats.